Hey, good afternoon, and welcome here to Valley Bank Arena as we get rolling here. Montana Tech Volleyball on a Saturday afternoon as it is senior day. Montana Tech taking on Carroll College, and we are getting ready for the start of this one. Actually, we're getting ready for our senior day introductions as we will get those underway before this match gets started. We have four of these athletes. Oh, look at you go. And you even put my name on it. I'm going to win. I mean, everybody who watches, on the stream and our I'm going to win paper airplane this week. I'm going to win Top Gun Charlie. That's all there is to it. But it is senior day and certainly something to look forward to as maybe in my bags down there. Just always a great day, senior day. It doesn't matter what sport you're in, what activity you're in. Senior day is a big one. You know, you celebrate the athletes and the individuals that have been with your program, whether it is 4 or 5 years or whether it's 1 or 2 years. It doesn't matter. They become family. They become part of you and part of us. And the senior day recognition is awful special. And certainly something to get ready for. So we will, as we get going here, when looks as though
today is a very special day for the
So I'm going to turn it over to Tom O'Neill, our PA announcer, for our senior introductions.
These 4 women have contributed to 84 Orediggers victories over the past 4 seasons and 3 straight NAIA national tournament appearances. Let's meet the Montana Tech volleyball senior class. Number 15, Abby Clark, escorted by her parents, Joellen and Tom, sisters Sarah and Eva, grandparents Claude and Sherry. Abby is a middle blocker and right side hitter from Fort Benton who has played 2 years for the program, racking up 181 kills and 55 blocks in her Orediggers career. Also a member of the track and field team, Abby is a 5-time NAIA All-American, 4-time Frontier Conference Field Athlete of the Meet, became Montana Tech's first ever academic All-American in track and field. She served Montana Tech as a Student Athlete Advisory Committee President and Society of Women in Engineering Vice President. A Dean's List Scholar, Abby holds a bachelor's degree in Metallurgical and Materials Engineering and is currently pursuing a master's in Materials Science and Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Abby Clark. Number 8, Amy Green, escorted by her parents Terry and Dave and her brother Davey. Amy is a defensive specialist from Boise, Idaho, and a 3-year member of the program. In those 3 seasons, she's totaled 914 digs and 104 aces for the Orediggers. She currently leads the Frontier Conference in aces with 41. The athletic department staff would like to extend a special thank you to Emmy for her work as a student employee in the Hyper Complex during her time at Montana Tech. A Dean's List Scholar, Emmy will graduate with a degree in exercise and health science, and she plans to pursue a career in personal training, teaching, and coaching. She would like to thank the coaching staff for believing in her teammates for being her best friends, and her family for being her biggest supporters. Ladies and gentlemen, Emmy Green. Number 16, Malia Harris, escorted by her parents, Jenny and Dale, and her grandma, Susan. Malia is a defensive specialist from Anaconda and a 4-year member of the Orediggers program. She's piled up 253 digs, 32 aces in her Orediggers career. Outside of volleyball, she has spent 2 years conducting research in undergraduate research labs here on campus. A Dean's List Scholar, Malia will graduate with a degree in biochemistry and plans to pursue a master's in public health at the University of Montana. Ladies and gentlemen, Malia Harris. And introducing number 14, Kennedy Wilmore, escorted by her parents, Jamie and Kevin, and her brother, Kellen. Outside hitter from Claremont, California, Kennedy is one of the most prolific hitters in Orediggers history. She has totaled 959 kills, 245 digs, and 131 blocks over 4 seasons at Montana Tech, and holds the program record for kills in a match with 30. Kennedy was a first-team All-Conference selection last season and earned Frontier Conference Attacker of the Week honors. Her 443 kills last season ranks 5th on Montana Tech's single-season all-time list. A Dean's List scholar, Kennedy will graduate with a degree in exercise and health science and plans to remain in Butte, where she will use the skills she developed at Montana Tech to serve the community as a personal trainer and health educator, further her education in nutrition and dietetics, and spend time with her boyfriend, Justin. Kennedy would like to thank her parents for supporting her throughout her volleyball career. Ladies and gentlemen, Kennedy Wilmore. And fans, let's have another round of applause for the Montana Tech Volleyball Class of 2026.
Your four seniors that are being celebrated here today. And again, thanks for joining us here on Digger Vision. Big day as it is Senior Day. The final home game of the regular season for Montana Tech is the Digs taking on Carroll College here today. They'll wrap up their regular season on the road next week. And we'll certainly talk about that and run you through the schedule as we make our way through it. But a big day for these four seniors. Certainly looking forward to this one as Montana Tech taking on Carroll College. We still have time for these two teams to warm up. We'll step away for a little bit. We'll come back. We'll talk about the starters, and we'll get this thing underway in just a few. Stay close. Hey, once again, welcome back here to the campus of Montana Tech as we are at Valley Bank Arena, Frontier Conference Volleyball here on a Saturday afternoon as the Digs taking on Carroll College. And as always, thanks for joining us here on Digger Vision. Of course, again, it is senior day, and we had the 4 seniors on earlier in the broadcast, and certainly looking forward to what should be a good one here. Again, this is the second and final time these two teams will play during the regular season. The Frontier Conference tournaments will be held at the Carroll PE Center, and the top 8 teams will go to that tournament. And let's take a look at the standings here first and foremost. The Frontier Conference coming into today, of course, the University of Providence, number 1 team in the country. They're on top, 19-0 in conference, 26-1 overall. Bellevue is 2, Northern 3, Montana Tech 4. Then you have Dakota State and Carroll College tied basically at 5 at 10-9. Western right there with them as well. Valley City 10-10. Dickinson at 8-12. And that's, like I say, you want to throw a line in between Valley City and Dickinson State. That's the Mendoza line. That's where you need to be. You have to be Valley City or above to get into that Frontier Conference tournament. And as of right now, Dickinson looking from the outside with just 3 games remaining. So it's going to be interesting to see where the next couple games goes. Obviously, you have today's game against Carroll. Then next week, Montana Tech will go on the road. But the Digs right now looking pretty good to head to Carroll College and partake in the Frontier Conference tournament. Here's a look at the matchup. Montana Tech again 11-8 in conference. Carroll 10-9 in conference. And down the list here, numbers pretty similar, honestly. You look at Montana Tech, 12.14 kills per set. Carroll at 12.09. Basically the same numbers there. Tech with 11.64 assists per set. And Carroll College on the other side, 11.41. And then blocks per set. That number I continually talk about is Montana Tech's blocks per set have continued to go up this year as they're up to 2.03 blocks per set. Carroll College 1.96. And Olivia Muir is in the building. Olivia, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing so good. So happy to be here. It's been too long.
It has been. You're busy. You've got this one of those jobby job things. You've been coaching Butte Central as well.
Yep.
So I'm happy you made it in for senior day.
Oh, me too.
Well, we're going to get our national anthems with it. We'll pause. We're back here in just a moment. Once again, welcome back here as we get ready for the start of this one. Montana Tech, Carroll College. It is senior day as the Digs will be hosting the Saints of Carroll College. Olivia, give me your take. And you've obviously, you know all these ladies, you know Coach real well. You followed the season as we have gone on. Talk about what you've seen out of Montana Tech, especially as we get ready for, we're basically 2 weeks away from tournament time.
2 weeks away. I think Montana Tech is just about to hit their stride, kind of what it looks like. Because I think we had a little struggle and a little dip midway through like our conference, but it looks like they're wanting to hit their stride here pretty soon.
You know, and I'm with you on that. It felt like the injury bug hit there for a little while as well as, missing a lot of pieces up toward the front of the net. Now back, getting comfortable, kind of finding their place. It does feel like Montana Tech, as you mentioned, is kind of hitting their stride at the right time, and this is certainly going to be a big matchup to make sure that's the case.
Oh, yeah. And we're just like you said, 2 weeks from tournament play, so this game, especially against Carroll, is going to be very important to this team and just like the whole season as a whole.
So again, thanks for joining us here on Digger Vision. Montana Tech taking on Carroll College. Today's broadcast brought to us by Intermountain Health. We thank them and for everything they do in our community. And it is time for Montana Tech and Carroll College to get this thing rolling here. Let's take a look at some numbers for Montana Tech. Of course, they are led by Kennedy Wilmore, one of our 4 seniors. Kennedy comes in averaging 3.04 kills per set. She has 274 kills on the year, and she is hitting 255 on the year.
Yeah, Kennedy's got a hammer, and it's fun. It will be fun to see her tonight at senior night too, just because senior night kind of just gives you that edge where you want to go out hard no matter what game it is, and so I think that'll just be fun to watch her do this tonight as well.
Obviously, everybody is different, but talk about your senior night. We're a couple years removed from it. How much do you remember, even the day leading up to it? What was that day like for you?
I'm trying to remember here. Overall, most of the games tended to blend together for me.
I got it.
Because it was you wanted to keep them the same as possible in the sense of you had a job to do and you got to go do it.
Yeah, I like it. That's solid. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah.
Carroll College coming to town. These two teams. Right now, Montana Tech sitting in 4th place in the Frontier Conference. Carroll College in a big log jam for 5th place. And, of course, the top 8 teams will go to the Frontier Conference tournament at the Carroll PE Center in a couple of weeks. Montana Tech in a very good position right now, obviously, to make the tournament. But you certainly want to go in with a head of steam and try and gather some wins there as well.
Absolutely. You're trying to get as many wins under your belt at this point as possible. And especially for Carroll, too, they got to be out for blood here, and just the sense of they've only got a couple more games to raise their ranking right now.
Coming into this week, I'll bring up the standings again. Providence number 1 in the country, Bellevue is number 7, but Northern, Tech, Dakota State, and Carroll all receiving votes in the latest top 25. So an awful lot of power in the Frontier Conference as we kind of make our way toward the end of the regular season.
Yeah, powerhouse conference this year.
All right, so for Montana Tech, what's important for them to get established early in the first set?
I think they got to set the tempo. They can't let Carroll get a hold of the tempo. They got to be the ones to set the tempo of the game and maintain it.
So the Digs coming off a quick one last night over Rocky Mountain College. And they'll look to keep that rolling here as Montana Tech comes out in the green. Carroll College wearing the white and black. And as always, thanks for joining us here on Digger Vision. Olivia Mueller is with me. It makes me so happy. It's been forever.
I am so happy to be here. I can't stop smiling.
You have ditched me all. No, I'm just kidding.
I have.
You've been busy. How'd the coaching year go?
It was a really good year of growth. These girls came into, it's kind of a newer program. These girls didn't know a whole lot going into it, but the amount of improvement and growth that they have shown was just so fun. And they're just such a great group of girls. It was so good for me. It was wonderful.
Good for you. So Carroll College will start things off with the service, and we are officially underway. Back to serve is Carrizales. That one's going to float to the back line. Green handles it, back set. And handled, dug out by Carroll from the 10-foot line. Big hit delivered. That one jumps up into the rafters. And Tech will get it over. Carroll College with a good look here. They'll go all to the middle. Good block set up there. To the other side, block set again, but that one's going to go out of bounds. Point Carroll College.
Good first rally there. I feel like that was both teams kind of testing the waters to see if they could get in the rhythm of this game.
Yeah, and if that first rally is any indication, we should have a good one here.
Yeah.
That one comes in, it dies over the net, short set. Clark, and miscommunication for the Saints. That's going to be point Montana Tech. They'll get the side out as it hits the floor.
Good job with Abby Clark handling that low, fast set. The set was kind of low, but she just handled it and put it in a tough place for the defense to get to.
The one thing with her is her athleticism. You can't beat. I mean, she can jump into the rafters, and just the the years that she hasn't played volleyball, let's say, is made up for in a lot of ways by her level of athleticism.
Absolutely. Like, she's just a powerhouse in the sense where she can just get high and she can see the court. I think she's got pretty good court vision overall, so that's awesome.
So the Saints back to serve is O'Connor. Molly O'Connor floats that one back. Green handles it. Leighton across, and that one is hammered. And welcome, Kennedy Wilmore.
Welcome, Kennedy Wilmore, to the game today.
So Wilmore pounds that one. And we are back the other way. Exchanging points here to get started. See who can make the first, can mount the first rally.
I would like to see which team is going to set up their block a little stronger at the beginning, because both teams have kind of had a weaker block and they've exploited that on each side. I would like to see who's going to be the one to set that up first.
So Montana Tech will get the point, and Long is back to serve. Austin Long, sophomore out of Billings. Nice serve, back set to the middle, just tipped in. Montana Tech will get a good one here. To the middle, Abby Clark off the block and in. Abby Clark, kill number 2.
Yep, they're just running that 3 set, so that's like a faster shoot kind of pushed out for the middle. It's just like a faster one, and Abby, like, even though it wasn't the hardest swing, she still placed it so well.
Long to serve. And that one's going to just miss the corner.
So
Boy, it looked like it was going to sail really wide, and then it got darn close.
Yeah, that was really close.
She and I were at the M&M for breakfast at the same time this morning.
Oh.
I was going to say we were at breakfast together, but it wasn't the case.
What'd you get?
I got a miner's omelet.
That's what I get. It's so good. It's the best.
To serve, Horn. Leighton to the backside. Big swing, but that one is going to go long for Peyton Treadwell.
Looks like Treadwell had a good run. She just kept that ball. She needs to keep that ball a little bit more in front of her. Then that's a great swing.
She's had a really good year. I continually talk about it every match, but I've really liked watching her play. It feels like she's getting more and more confident every game.
Yes.
And you can just see it in the strength.
Big swing from Clark right there.
So Abby Clark will take advantage from the middle again. She leads everybody with 3 kills. Really? Is that, you've now gone to a catchphrase?
I'm testing them out.
All right. We should have some way to vote. Back set here for Carroll. Nice swing. Big time kill that time for Balcom. So Balcom, the right side from Pasco, Washington.
That was a big swing for Carroll.
Southpaw out there on the right side. Put it down, and the Saints tie us up at 5. Service, Lauren Fox, freshman from Bozeman. Floats that one in. Bump set to the outside. That one's going to be hit high and long. And it will be point Orediggers.
Oh, was there a touch?
It must have been. That's where I was kind of looking at both.
It kind of looked like they were saying they were in the net.
Huh. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure where the point came from, but we'll take it.
Take it and run.
Yeah. Nobody seems to be complaining, so we're the ones who missed it. Nice block in the center that time by the Diggs. Carroll will readjust. They'll set it across. And that's going to be tipped in, as knocking it down is Talon Dodson.
Good roll there. That was way to exploit Carroll's defense. Just making sure, keeping them on their toes, that's for sure.
Dodson gets her first kill of the match. The Diggs up 7-5. Crowd keeps funneling in, which is great to see. Back set on the slide. That one's going to go long. Any touch? No touch. Point Montana Tech. Well executed slide was in full effect there. Just couldn't get the hand over the top.
Yeah, it's like we've had a couple of out swings today from both sides. They gotta recalibrate.
To the 10-foot line. Handled well. Jetty dug out. And that's going to fall.
Miscommunication there. I don't think anybody. That's one of those things where you're like, oh, it's you do it. No, you take it.
Yeah, and Carroll's had a few of those here early in this first set, which honestly is one, out of character for them, and two, kind of out of character for anybody this deep in the season. So
Absolutely.
maybe a little nerve action here on the road.
Probably, and especially being here as well. And it just kind of seems like, again, like I said, Tech needed to take control of the tempo early. They needed to set that precedent and continue to do so the rest of the game. And it seems like they are starting to build and doing that, whereas Carroll seems to be kind of not quite hitting that edge yet.
Look at that. Montana Tech hitting 625 as of right now. They have 6 kills on 8 attacks.
Our gals that do that, they're so good.
Yes. Oh,
It's such a hard job.
I can imagine. Yeah, and so our gals that do stats for us for volleyball do it for everything. They're stat girls for basketball. They do it in football as well.
Yep.
And life would be impossible without them.
And it was nice too because the older sister taught the younger sister,
Yep.
so it's just like
Yep.
family affair.
And if they don't have a younger sister, she just has to stay here.
Yeah,
And that's
can't
all there
leave.
is to it.
Can't leave.
Yep.
They're too good.
It's like the Twilight Zone. So after the timeouts, Ellie Reidertson will step back to serve. Southpaw to Gardner. Handled well by the Saints. That one to the back row. And that one almost got in. Little adjustment here, the Saints. Both teams trying to find a little balance here. Dodson gets it. About 8 feet off the net that time. She's able to get good top spin on it.
Just seems to be swinging smart right now. We've had it like, I would say, minus maybe one. A lot of our hits have been more smart placements rather than hard hits today, which is working beautifully.
Set to the outside. Great angle that time and a nice kill for Huser. That's Birdie Huser, middle from Helena.
Good connection with the setter in the middle right there from Carroll.
I was going to say, that idea of hard hit as opposed to, I don't want to say smart hit because that's not, but working on placement rather than like causing pain. You were a big fan of the pain department. Like you like to hit the thing, see ball, smash ball.
Which, works, I would like to say it works very well most of the time. However, those placements are probably, you should have them in your arsenal a little bit more.
Fear is a great motivator. Diggs up 11-6. Emmy Green is back to serve. Emmy, one of our 4 seniors out of Boise. That one, laser shot. Carroll scrambling. They'll get it across. Green digs it out. Back set. And that one is going to be point Montana Tech as Piper Jetty will get it down.
Good, and it's good to see Piper. I have to say, I know she's been back for a minute, but it's good to see Piper back there too. She's just like another firecracker hitter that we've got.
Yeah, and she's one that has been bitten by the bug as far as the injury bug. She's missed a couple of weeks, twice this year, and just trying to get back in, get into the flow of things.
Yep.
And she certainly is a key piece of this Montana Tech team. So the Saints will get the side out. And they'll look to trim a little bit of this lead here as Lauren Huser, the junior, will step back. 3 sisters on the roster. Near side, tipped up. And that one is going to fall as Kennedy Wilmore will get credit.
Good placement there. That was great. Carroll seems to be a little on their heels, I think, especially with Kennedy. They were like, this is going to be a big swing, and then she rolled that out, and they weren't ready for it.
Yeah, it really does feel like the back line is playing deep in the court. High set, near side, Wilmore, and that one's going to sail. No touch, point will go to the Saints.
Good take on that. I just think all of Tech's hitters right now, not all, but when we have hit them out, it's when they are getting the ball too close to like their body, not keeping it high and in front of them.
So back to serve is Carrizales. Green handles it. Set to the outside, Kennedy Wilmore.
There's a big swing there.
Yeah, that's what you know Kennedy for.
Oh, yeah.
She has the howitzer on her right shoulder. She puts that one down. Wilmore with her 3rd kill on 4 attacks. And Reese Layton to serve. That one comes across awkwardly. Carroll scrambling. And Montana Tech will get a free look. Nice swing. Carroll gets under it. Good dig. Great block set up on the near side, but Montana Tech got tight.
Yeah, again, I would just like to see whose block is gonna show up first here, because both have been kind of like tools for the hitters at this point. Because you're just like, they're just not pressed yet.
Yeah, I mean we don't have a block on the books as of yet. Montana Tech leading 14-9, and that one was set a little bit too long, and it will go to the Saints. O'Connor to serve. O'Connor, a senior out of Bozeman, played at Gallatin High School. And O'Connor rifles that one in. Near side, Wilmore off the block. Point Montana Tech. They'll get the side out.
There we go. That's a great swing by Kennedy. High off the hands is such a hard ball to dig.
So that is kill number 4 for Kennedy on 6 attacks. And Long to serve again. Austin Long, the sophomore. She'll float it in. Tight to the net. Tip down. Carroll College just bumps it across. Montana Tech will now get a look to the middle. Abby Clark, and again, when you brought it up, and continues to be the case, Carroll's back line is really playing deep here on the floor.
They're expecting the big swing and not reading the hitter right now.
And a heads up by Montana Tech, they're finding that spot, as there is a large gap there between your front line and your back line, and they're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and that was just a good set to the middle and a good execution by the middle, like by Abby Clark. That was great.
So we have a timeout. So with it, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take one. Montana Tech leading 16-10. We're back here after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Reisig, an orthopedic surgeon here in Butte, Montana with specialty training in foot and ankle. I chose orthopedic surgery because I get to actively help my patients enjoy their lives. The human body in general is just really amazing. The way everything works as a unit, the way the bones, tendons, muscles all work to function and just make people move is something that I've always found incredibly fascinating. And there's nothing more rewarding than seeing a patient get better because of the work we did together.
Welcome back here once again to the campus of Montana Tech Valley Bank Arena as the Digs take it on Carroll College. Made possible by Intermountain Healthcare. You see there, Roll Digs, the official podcast of Montana Tech Athletics. You can download it pretty much everywhere. Long gets that one in. Carroll deep. And Montana Tech now will go the other way. Layton with the long set. Carroll in good position. They'll set to the middle. Swipe it outside the block. Dodson, Long. Great vision here on the edge for Carroll College, as she had a great angle. That one just, again, outside the stripe.
Was a good cut. Tech was really running their offense there, going from the outside to the right side, making the block move.
16-11, the Digs up over the Saints. Saints will try and trim into that lead here a little bit. Montana Tech to the middle. Wow. Abby Clark. Tremendous elevation out of the senior.
Yep.
And Abby leads the Digs right now with 5 kills.
That's so good. She was so high that I don't even think if the block was there, I still think she would have hit over him in the deep court.
I think I'm with you, honestly. Harris with the serve. They had a great hit from the outside. Boy, the passing on that for Carroll wasn't real crisp, but yet they got a nice, clean hit out of it on the edge.
Carroll has been struggling with their passing a little bit, but they have still been putting up hits. So I think that will work well for them as the game goes on, because if they can continue to put the pressure on Tech's defense, it's going to be better for them in the long run.
Agreed. Yeah, they're historically a team, and especially the last couple of years, that feel like that scrambles real well. That just doesn't let anything go easy.
Yeah, I also don't think they're a good first set team.
Okay. Big swing in the middle. Montana Tech is there. They'll set it to the back line. Carroll College is ready for it.
In system pass there. Good swing at the middle.
Layton to the outside. There the kill is for Treadwell. Her second kill of the match. Digs up by 6.
If that was a good one to have under her belt tonight.
How many? We've got 5 swings for Treadwell thus far, and I would have guessed that number was way less than 5, to be honest. It feels she's been kind of quiet here in this first set. Strong serve, handled well by the Saints. No one home. Nice effort that time by Lauren Huser. She had to jump and kind of falling to her right as the set was out toward the line. And just couldn't get there and keep her balance under her. Tech by 7. Reinertson with the serve. And that one just goes long.
That was close.
That is service error number 2 for Montana Tech here in this match. Tech leading 19-13, first set. Again, game day brought to us by Intermountain Health here on a Saturday afternoon.
So Sydney Galich just served, and Sydney's older sister used to play here at Tech.
There you go.
Remember that?
I do. Big swing for the Digs, and they will get the side out. Those families that split in a conference, those Thanksgivings have to be real interesting.
They would have to be.
7-point advantage. Carroll College into the block. Montana Tech adjusts. Near side, Wilmore again just finds the spot.
Yep.
When she elevates, the back line takes a step backwards, and she is just dropping it right in front of them.
Everyone is still expecting that hard swing from Kennedy, which you have to honor her as a hitter for that.
You have to. Emmy Green. Handled well to the outside. Green keeps it alive. It comes up to the net. It's tight. And the Digs, that one unable to get it back. So the Saints will get the point, the side outs, and they need to go on a run here as Montana Tech in control, 21-14 in the first. Lauren Huser to serve, the junior.
Good pass.
Outside.
To a kill, that's great.
Nice kill that time, Piper Jetty. Good ball movement by the Digs. Tech goes up 22-14. And they have looked crisp and pretty darn clean here throughout this first set thus far. And now we're going to get our first ace.
There we go.
So the ace for Brooklyn Hayes. And she'll be serving with a 23-14 advantage.
I think overall Hayes this season has done a really good job in serve-receive passing. I've been really impressed with her when she was moved to libero in her serve-receive.
She feels really calm too.
Yes.
And that's, anybody who can keep a level head in any athletics, I admire, because I never could. Just to keep that kind of unflappable appeal is pretty special. Serving for the set. Good pass. Nice set to the outside. Big swing and a kill. Carroll College not going away yet.
Looks like Carroll was able to figure the passing out that round.
So Conger will get the kill, the senior out of Colorado. And the Saints back up against the wall. Tech leading 24-15 here in the first. Back to serve is Carrizales. Green. Back set, and that one is going to sail on Jetty. So the Saints pick up one more. Update from down to Billings. Montana Tech football is up over Rocky 21-3 at the half.
Oh, wow.
Short set, Abby Clark. Just keep feeding Abby Clark at this point.
Money.
She is 6 for 6. She has 6 swings. All of them have gone in for kills. And the set point will go to Abby Clark. Montana Tech leads 1-0. We will take a timeout. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with the second set in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christopher Stanger. and my specialty is adult hip and knee reconstructive surgery. I chose this specialty because it helps patients achieve their maximum functioning potential here in Butte, Montana. I like to ask the patient how their problem is impacting them, what their desires are, so that they can return back to their levels of activity. I can help patients achieve their maximum functioning potentials and, in turn, help them with their pain.
Even when you have to weather the storm, even when the unexpected happens, even when the local environment slows things down, we will get you what you need when you need it. We are committed to getting you back in the seat, back to work, back to what matters. At Torgerson's Equipment, we know what matters most: community, family, working every day to make your day more productive.
Back here once again to the campus of Montana Tech, Valley Bank Arena, as the Digs leading 1-0 over the Saints of Carroll College. Montana Tech, let's grab the numbers here. Tech hit 433 in that first set. You'll take that any day of the week. Carroll College hit 138. Individually for Montana Tech, they're led by Abby Clark, 6 kills on 6 attacks. She's at a clean 1,000 right now. Beery is 1 of 2. She has 1 kill. Kennedy Wilmore with 5. On the other side, Carroll College, Conger and Balcom each have 3 kills, as the Saints hit 138 as a team, 9 kills on 29 total attacks. Montana Tech 1 ace. Carroll did not have any, and we had 0 blocks.
0 blocks on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of crazy. Montana Tech, that has been something that has improved greatly, in my opinion, for Tech over the last month and a half. Is there the pressure at the net? They've been getting blocks, and tonight so far, not much there.
Yeah, like they're a big front line. Like I said, I'd just like to see which team is going to figure out the blocking rhythm of the game tonight.
All right, I'm going to move your microphone. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Now as I pull them off your head, there you go.
Yeah, just yank them off.
So we are ready to roll here. Set number 2. Montana Tech won the first. And we are rolling. Brooklyn Hayes is back to serve. Thanks for joining us here from Valley Bank Arena.
One thing I would like to see, I think that last set, Carroll seemed kind of tentative, both in their offense and in most of their defense. I would like to see them take more initiative and being ready for those soft balls, those tips, and those roll shots instead of just the hard-driven balls.
Kennedy Wilmore, and that's going to fall in off the block for a point.
Last 2 feet of the court, that was just a great swing by Kennedy.
And the other side of that coin you talk about with Carroll, Montana Tech really felt like they had pretty significant swagger through that entire first set.
Absolutely.
And they certainly want to hold on to that here as we roll.
The momentum did not switch between Carroll and Tech that first set. It was just stayed at Tech's side.
Conger with a really nice swing that time. She'll get the kill. That's her 4th here of the match. Saints will get the side out. Back to serve is going to be Carrizales once again. Now I smell popcorn. Carrizales rifles that one in. Handled well by the Digs. Abby Clark's shot is blocked.
First stop of Clark tonight.
There you go. Tipped up over the top. Montana Tech adjusts. Bump set to the outside. Wilmore. That one's kept alive. That was going to go way long. Big block this time by the Digs. To the outside. Nice kill that time, as Balcom will get the kill. And the Saints grab a 2-1 advantage.
That was a good run through by Carroll right there.
A little more aggression, it feels like, out of the Saints here to start this second. And that one's going to go long. Great eyes, as Amy Green eyeballing that the whole way.
Yeah.
She kind of had that. I mean, if anybody has ever owned a dog, when you're holding a ball and you kind of move it and the dog's head moves, like it felt like that as she followed it to this corner.
I would say that is a skill that Emmy has that is very good. Like, she is
100%.
She knows when the ball is in and knows when it's out most of the time.
Yeah, I think the back line for Tech is really good about that. Nice swing, and that one's going to fall in. Conger will get another kill. Hayes pulled away from it, and it does fall in good. 3-3 our score here in the second. Carroll College getting a little momentum here. We'll see if they can capitalize on it and continue it. That one floats in. Wilmore to the middle. Clark will find a spot.
Again, great swing, great run. But great connection between Reese and Abby right there.
Keep feeding the middle right now. Goodness.
Yeah.
7 kills for Clark. Tech by 1. We'll see if who comes out with the first run here in this second set. Montana Tech had the only real run in the first one. Put them up by 6, and they stayed there. From the 10-foot line, that one just jumped in. Nice swing, Treadwell.
There we go.
Good angle by Treadwell to get it inside the block.
Good out-of-system set by Hayes to Treadwell. That was a really good out-of-system ball.
5-3. Tech with the lead, Long with the serve. Again, if you're with us, Montana Tech football up 21-3 at the half. Big swing. Tech, what a dig. Tremendous dig by Montana Tech. And this one, another one. Tech, Treadwell, off the tape. They'll go cross court. That one hopped up again by Hayes. Tech will get it across. Tremendous rally here in the second set. Nice swing.
Wow.
And
just barely didn't get that one up.
Hayes almost had another one. My goodness, that was a fantastic rally.
Carroll has Hayes' number today because they're like, she's like, oh, thank you. I'll dig this ball right here.
Well, we talked earlier, it didn't feel like the hitters were getting a whole lot on it, and that entire rally, it felt like, was at 100%.
Yeah. Absolutely. They're bringing some heat now.
Gabby Clark, again.
Money. How do you like them mashed potatoes, Paul?
I mean, it is the season, right?
It's November now.
Exactly. We're going to let it stick.
I'm just trying it out for
mashed
today.
potatoes should stick. Malia Harris to serve. Nice set to the middle. Wonderful block. Beery is there. She'll get the block. The Digs will go up 7-4.
Here we go. First big block of the night.
And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Tech leading 7-4. Some good momentum with a timeout. We'll take one. We're back here to Valley Bank Arena, ladies and gentlemen, after this.
Nucor is a great company. They care about their people. They care about the environment.
I've never been restricted to fall in a box. I've never been told that I can't do something.
I saw it as a great opportunity to develop a career.
You create your own destiny at Nucor.
We're building something bigger out here at Nucor. Come join us.
Back here once again at the campus of Montana Tech, Valley Bank Arena, as we are in the second set. Montana Tech with a nice little rush here. We'll see if they can keep it rolling, see if we'll get a good run out of it. But as of right now, Montana Tech leading 7-4. They're hitting 444 here in the second. Carroll hitting 231 in the second.
That's an up for Carroll. I've definitely seen them come out this set swinging hard.
And they're mentally they feel different. You know, they felt almost like you said, a little like on their heels in that first set. They're really attacking a lot more in this second set. As exhibited there.
Yeah.
That one's going to sail along, no touch. And the point will go to Tech. Yeah, they're hitting their stride here. The Saints are.
They definitely are. They're finally getting that setter-hitter connection.
And as we say that, Malia is going to get an ace. That is ace number 4 for Montana Tech here in the match. And certainly one of those numbers that is always high for the Digs. I mean, they always end up with a lot of aces. And another one.
Yeah.
So Malia Harris with back-to-back aces for the senior.
I do think it is in Tech's culture to serve tough.
Yeah.
So
Harris. Substitution here for the Saints. So Harris. It's that one across, Carroll College. Good pass, nice set. Harris digs it out. Single hand set, big swing, Treadwell. Actually, no, that time, my apologies. Allen will get it up. Dodson over the net. Saints with an opportunity. Kicked up, but it's going to be 4.
just needed that, like, bend your wrist just a little bit more.
5-point advantage here for the Digs. The Saints will shut down the rally for Montana Tech. See if they can trim the distance here a little bit. Service is Lauren Fox, a freshman from Bozeman High School. 3 ladies on this roster for Carroll College from Bozeman.
I was about to say, there's a lot of girls from Bozeman on Carroll right now.
I think so. We've got O'Connor from Bozeman. She played at Gallatin. You have Lauren Fox from Bozeman High School, and Sophia Kimmel, a freshman, also Bozeman High School.
Okay. Got some athletes from Bozeman then.
Yep. Eastern side of Montana, awfully darn good in the volleyball game. Block set, but that one will roll off the tape, and the Saints will get the kill.
There we go.
Saints.
Carroll needs to hold their serve better. They have not had very many serving runs because, well, they're serving it out, or they just can't, like, have us run a 3 before Tech sides out.
Gullick. So that one in, short set. Nice dig. Saints knock it across, long. Bump set. Carroll College steps back and adjusts. 6 feet off the net, sails long. Conger got up, tried to get an angle on it. It just floats on her. Changing your angle of attack in just that snap decision is just incredibly hard.
And honestly, it looked like her approach was really long. It didn't look like she got a very good, like, last 2 closing steps to really, like, get on top of that ball.
Amy Green. Good serve, nice pass. And that one is going to fall for a point. That set felt like it caught Conger off guard a little bit, and she's still able to get it across with a little zip. That'll fall in for a point, and Conger has 6 kills. She's hitting .385 for the Saints here in the match. Tech by 5. Similar to the run that started in the first set. We'll see if the Saints can pull themselves in here. Tipped over. Kept alive.
Good out-of-system ball by
that one.
Hayes.
Wilmore will send that one across. Saints within 4. So the Saints back to serve is Lauren Huser. Floats that one into the outside. Kennedy Wilmore. And then we continually talk about how Carroll is like stepping back toward the back line, and that's a good reason why, right there.
I think they call it like classical conditioning, where you just react to how the situations have happened again and again.
Tipped over, Montana Tech with a free look here. Tight to the net, that one kept alive by the Saints. To the back line. Popped up by Green. Wilmore will go the other way. Neither team able to get their balance here. Green gets under it. Good effort that time by the Digs.
It was still cool, but it was almost really cool.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Again, just think of that extra, like, fling on the wrist.
Little English of sorts. So the Saints down by 4. Green handles it. Big swing, but a better block. Carroll College in place. Elizabeth User and Conger there. My apologies.
No worries. Carroll has been doing a good job of, like, if they have a server back there, they're keeping a good server back there, and they're letting her put the pressure on Tech serve receive here. And I think that has helped them close this gap.
Carrizales. That one tight to the net. And Montana Tech will give up the point. Saints within 2. Good run here by Carroll College. See if they can keep it rolling here as Carrizales to serve. Rifles that one in. To the outside, Wilmore will pound that one inside the block. Block was set nicely, just a little bit off the net.
Yeah, it looked like Huser was set up really well, and she thought she was pressed, but Kennedy's swing was just that much faster before Huser was able to get pressed on the net with her block.
Diggs by 3, Reese Layton to serve. And Saints.
That was set.
Near side, off the block. That's going to fall in for a point for the Saints. Nice job by Conger. So both teams a little bit more active in the net defensively here in this second set.
Conger's being big up at the block right now. That's 2 almost in a row.
Conger playing well for the Saints. She leads them with 6 kills as of right now, 2 assisted blocks as well. Saints down by 2 with serve. Green to Layton, outside, Wilmore. She takes a little bit off and gets the kill. Kennedy Wilmore, 9 kills on the day.
Such a smart swing by Kennedy.
Yeah.
Such a smart swing.
Kennedy, of course, the all-time kills in a match record. She had 30 in a match last year. And fast approaching 1,000 for her career.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Outside, great block. And it looks as though Tech got a little tight.
Yeah, it looked like Dodson got in the net just a little bit.
Okay. So the Saints down by 2 with service. Good energy here, Valley Bank Arena. Good pass, nice set, Dodson.
Big swing, there we go.
Good angle, nice swing by Dodson. That is her 4th kill here of the match. And the 8th kill here of this second set for Montana Tech. Tech hitting 217 this set, Carroll at 240. Carroll, nice job scrambling. That one is tight to the net. And the Saints will get the point. That one came off Malia Harris tight.
Yep, just a little too tight. Those balls are so hard to get.
Yeah, just that snap decision to try and get to it and then try and get any kind of touch on it is impossible. Middle set, Beery, and it is blocked. Nice job in the middle that time by the Saints. They're within 1. Tech up 16-15. And Montana Tech will call a timeout. Diggs up by 1. Great second set here. Give me your take on what has transpired here through 31 points so far in this second set.
So these 31 points, I would like to say, like, Carroll, like I said, Carroll is doing a much better job of keeping their serve and putting the pressure on Tech's serve receive. And in that time, I think they've also gotten a couple big blocks on Tech. All the while, like, Tech needs to continue to swing hard, because when they've been swinging hard and placing the ball well, Carroll has not been able to get as many balls up.
It feels like, Montana Tech's passing was really clean in that first set, and it feels like Carroll's, whether it's the service game or whatever it is, it feels like they're keeping Montana Tech from getting their passing game to really click here in this second set.
Yeah, it feels like they're trying to get them out of system just a little bit, but Tech has just got such big hitters that's a really hard thing to do. Even if the ball is coming in from an out-of-system set from Hayes or anybody else, that is such a hard thing to do because Tech's got such big hitters.
So after the timeout, Montana Tech by 1. They have led by as much as 5. Carroll has pretty much erased that deficit. And they'll serve for a tie ball game here. Lauren Fox, the freshman, back to serve. Of course, our new look Frontier Conference, 12 teams, 8 will play in the tournament. Beery off the block. Carroll digs it out. Far side, another block. Beery is there, also Treadwell. So they get set. Treadwell feels like a player to me watching her that when she is feeling it, you know, when she's kind of in zone, like she almost transforms. Like she gets going big time when she is in the zone.
She gets locked in and she can go on, she can get runs.
Off balance, and that's still going to fall in. Nice swing that time for the Saints. Lauren Huser will get that one down. Boy, able to kind of contort her upper body to get the arm on it.
Yeah, that was a good deep, that was a smart deep swing.
1 point advantage for the Digs. Saints with service. That one is going to float, and it will fall in. That's a great looking serve, and we're tied at 17.
Yeah, right there on the back line.
Nora Allen will get the ace. That is the Saints' second ace of the match. And Allen floats that one in. Tackle set to the outside. Piper Jetty off the block and in for the kill.
Here we go.
3 kills for Jetty. Tech back up by 1 on the side out. Green is in. Also back in is Kennedy Wilmore. And Emmy Green to serve. Whips that one in. Nice set to the middle. Dug out. Great job by Hayes. Tech gets it across. Carroll with a look. Block is set again, but Tech got into the net, it looks like. Or in the pin.
Honestly, I didn't see it hit the pin, but
I don't know.
Got the best angle right here.
It felt like the our official said it hit the pin, but I don't know. Either way.
She's right there. We'll trust her, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe. Nice swing, Kennedy Wilmore. That one is going to go long.
That was a big swing, though. I love big swings at the end, especially at the end of the game. You can't be afraid to do that.
That has to be one of those feelings that you just can't explain. When you just hit it so clean, you probably don't even feel it. Kennedy Wilmore. Oh, cross the net.
Good cut.
And a big kill here on the near side. Saints by 2. I was saying that because you had a cannon as well, and you certainly delivered the boom on people.
Yeah.
That had to be something that just is indescribable.
This is great. Yeah. We'll keep it simple here. It was great.
Saints hitting 250 here in the second set. Montana Tech at 192. And again, Carroll College with some significant momentum right now as they look to tie us up in 1 set apiece. Has been a very good second set between these two thus far.
Yeah, I think Carroll, again, they're applying more pressure to Tech. They're making Tech, again, having to set that tempo and having to maintain in keeping that tempo the way that they want it and not letting Carroll get the momentum and snatch it away.
Yeah, great adjustment by the Saints here in this second set. They went from, that first set, it felt like a little trepidation. They were on their heels a little bit. And that certainly has not been the case here in the entirety of the second set.
No, they're out to get it this set.
I see a lot of paper airplanes getting ready. Top Gun Charlie about to go here between sets.
Oh, did we make one?
I did not. I have a paper, though, if you want to. Do you trust yourself, your paper plane making skills?
No, not at all. Not at all.
So Carroll College after the timeout. Lauren Huser with the serve. And that one sails long. Emmy Green with that great vision again. Abby Clark is in. Saints lead is 1. Service will go to Brooklyn Hayes. Tech trailing by 1. Hayes. Saints back set to the 10-foot line. That one jumps straight in the air. Up tight to the net, and that one is killed. Good adjustment by Carroll College. I'm a fan of when teams don't wait to see what's going to happen there. You know, you don't wait to see if the ball's going to fall on our side, your side, if it hits the tape or not.
It's like, if it's up there, you got to touch it. You got to touch it.
Carroll College by 2. Floats that one in.
Pass.
Tipped over. Back set. Not much on that one. Carroll College now with an opportunity. Tipped up over the block and in. Good read that time by the Saints. They'll go up by 3. As with the kill is Balcom. That is her 7th here of the match. Carroll hitting 290 here in the second set.
And that number just keeps going up.
It does. They're playing with a lot of confidence as of right now.
And that was the first time I've seen them like actually tip it.
Nice dig to keep that one alive. Carroll College, Balcom, and the block is set. Wilmore, and also out there for Montana Tech is Abby Clark. Diggs down by 2. We'll get the side out. Reese Layton has 1 ace so far today. She wears 13 on her jersey, but of course she's 106 in your heart. Big swing off the block and the kill for Elizabeth Huser. Saints will get it back. Would have been a good opportunity there for Montana Tech to remain in possession of that thing, get a couple points up.
Keeping the serve, it matters. Imagine if it was like old school volleyball, where the only time to score is when you had the serve.
I can't even imagine some of those matches had to be just days long.
Like, imagine how hard you have to work in one rally just to not have a point.
Yeah, that's crazy. It'd be interesting to go back through the play-by-play of like in today's match and see what the score would be even after 3 sets.
Yeah, that would be very interesting. Back row attack.
So Tech down by 1. Service Austin Long. Second set. Really good set here between the Saints and the Orediggers. Nice set. Balcom's going to get another kill. Good angle by Balcom. That's her 8th kill. And the Saints looking at set point. Saints leading 24-22 here in the second. Montana Tech won the first, as the Diggs won the first 25-16. Carroll with the serve. Good pass. Set across to Dodson.
Just doink right in the perfect spot.
Is that how it's written up? Is it doink? Doink?
Yeah.
Any exclamation on that? Is there a...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
One at the front and the one at the end.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Malia Harris with the serve. Harris. Carroll College, good back set. Block is set. Dodson is there for the block. We're knotted up at 24. Great run here by the Diggs. Harris with the serve.
Such a good job setting that block.
3 blocks for Tech here in this set. Carroll College will set it to the middle. That one's going to go long. Any touch? No. Tech now looking at set point. Boy, all the momentum felt like it was in Carroll College's back pocket there for a minute. And now Montana Tech serving for the set.
It just goes to show you what like a good block, a good setup on defense can do for the momentum of the game. It matters so much.
It feels like if momentum swings feel like they happen on the defensive side.
Oh, 100%. And then like offensively, like I feel like swings happen with like a good serve, or if you miss your serve, for example, like most of the time, like if you can get a stop on a team, that just like takes so much momentum because they work super hard to get that opportunity for that point, and then you just like we're like, no, not today. Like,
Tech hitting 156 as a team here in this second set. Carroll College at 256. Montana Tech led by Kennedy Wilmore with 9 total kills. You have Abby Clark with 8 for Montana Tech. On the other side for Carroll College, leader is Balcom with 9. Conger has 8. These two teams, as far as team numbers go, I mean, basically on top of each other, you know, just within 100th of a percentage in most aspects. Very similar as far as you're looking at them on paper.
Yeah.
So Tech serving for the set. Malia Harris. And that one tipped over. Swing to the back line. Tech's going to win the set. Carroll College is going to talk to the official, but Montana Tech is going to win the second set, 26-24. Tremendous rally in the second, and they will get the win in that second set. We'll go to the third, ladies and gentlemen, in just a minute. Montana Tech taking on Carroll College. We're back here in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christopher Stanger, and my specialty is adult hip and knee reconstructive surgery. I chose this specialty because it helps patients achieve their maximum functioning potential here in Butte, Montana. I like to ask the patient how their problem is impacting them, what their desires are, so that they can return back to their levels of activity. I can help patients achieve their maximum functioning potentials and, in turn, help them with their pain.
Even when you have to weather the storm, even when the unexpected happens, even when the local environment slows things down, we will get you what you need when you need it. We are committed to getting you back in the seat, back to work, back to what matters. At Torgerson's Equipment, we know what matters most: community, family, working every day to make your day more productive.
Welcome back here once again to the campus of Montana Tech as we get ready for the third set. Montana Tech, a tremendous rally at the end of that second set. They were down 24-22, and they come back and win it 26-24. They go up 2-0 as we make our way into the third.
That was such a good way to close out that set because they were ahead. They kind of, like, Carroll put the pressure on, and then they were able to just, like, Tech was just able to maintain and not make the errors at those crucial moments.
And, yeah, in my opinion, honestly, the second set, momentum-wise, felt like Carroll had that advantage throughout the bulk of the second set. Well, again, we are ready to roll. We talked about it earlier. The football team down to Rocky Mountain College. They're up 28-3 in the third quarter. So the Digs continuing to do some work. And we had a great day yesterday as the volleyball team won, yes. The Montana Tech men's basketball team won, and the women's basketball team all won.
Yep.
Today we could be the same. We could have football, we could have volleyball, and women's basketball.
Yep.
That'll be a nice day at the office.
It makes you feel even better, like, to see that V flashing up on the mountain, so.
It's the best.
Yeah.
So, again, thanks for joining us as we get ready for the start of this third set. Montana Tech hit 156 in that third set. Carroll College hit 256 in the third. Let's see here. Tech had 3 aces in the second set. Carroll College with 2. The Digs with 4 blocks as opposed to the Saints 2.
Yeah, big blocking came last set.
And an ace out of the gate. So the Saints will start with an ace as Carrizales will get the ace. That is her second here of the match. And she'll look to continue here for Carroll College. To the middle, Abby Clark. And that one will go to the Saints.
Called that a lift on Clark.
Carroll leading 2-0.
Good pass by Emmy there.
Big hit into the block. Tech sets it up. Kennedy Wilmore. And the Saints to the middle. Great adjustment by the Diggs. Bump set to the outside. Kept alive. Wilmore with an opportunity. Nice swing that time, dug out by Green. Set. Wilmore. Blocked it. It goes up. Point Montana Tech.
Scrappy on both sides.
Very much so. Scrappy, a great word for the way these two teams are getting after it. Really not taking any pressure off at all. And Reese Layton to serve. Layton, the junior, rips that one in. Set up tight. Point will go to the Diggs.
So Reese is a good one to keep back there serving because it just puts so much pressure on Carroll serve receive.
Well, and you brought it up earlier, that idea that it is kind of a hallmark of this Tech team. And boy, they have so many that can just get started service-wise and just continue to amp up pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Layton will get another ace. That's her second here of the match. And Reese rips that one again. Middle, big swing, it's going to go out. Boy, great elevation, nice cut. Just outside the block, no touch. Tech leading 4-2 here in the third.
Carroll's been struggling finding, their middles have been struggling finding the court. It's the last couple of swings they've had.
Off the block from the outside this time, and Elizabeth Huser will get the kill. That's a great point, as Carroll really has struggled in the middle. They've been okay on the edges.
Yeah.
Just unable to get anything going in the middle as of right now. Carroll College trailing by 1, Tech up 4-3. Little top spin on it. Good pass, set, and no kill. Carroll will bump it over.
It's a good dig.
Short set, Clark. Oh, my goodness. Clark and Layton on the same page in a big way right now.
I mean, you've got Kennedy, Clark, Treadwell all in the net right there. Who do you block? Like, who do you, like, you have to honor them all, but, like, if you're the middle blocker.
Yeah,
like,
which direction are you going?
Yeah.
Tech leading 5-3. Clark with 8 kills. Floats that one in, off balance from the 10-foot line. Off the block, Layton keeps it alive. And Layton will bump it across. Carroll with a free look. Good motion, and they'll get the kill. Nice job setting that to the outside. Montana Tech just couldn't get across in time. And the lead is 1 for the Diggs. Really good match here between these two. And between the two, you certainly expect that to be the case.
Mm-hmm. I think it's really gonna come down who can keep the ball in the most and put the pressure on the defense on the other side. Who's gonna be the one to do that?
Clark again. Kill number 9 for Clark. Montana Tech up 6-4.
With the left hand, no doubt.
Exactly. So she'll get the kill. Back to serve, Malia Harris. Senior out of Anaconda. Big block. Treadwell is there, and Beery is there. Hello.
Yeah.
Boy, those just take the air right out of you. I mean,
oh, yeah.
Huge block. Good pass. Set a little deep.
Kind of a high tip.
Boy, nice block the other way this time for Carroll College. That one knocked down by Belcom.
It was a huge block.
Big swing that time by Dodson. Redshirt freshman out of Texas. 2-point advantage for the Diggs. And back to serve is Lauren Fox. Back set. A great angle that time, Treadwell.
She had to have hit that, like, her arm had to have ended over her head for that one.
Boy, just a crazy angle, and she gets it in.
Yeah, that was great.
She goes by coach and kind of gives it the little shrug as she goes by.
I told her meant to do that.
It's right where I wanted it. Carroll College Motion to the nets, and that one will be a hitting error.
Tough set. Like, that was a tough set to hit.
Hay moving towards the volleyball quickly, had to kind of swing across her body. So the Digs up by 4. Good serve. And that one's going to sail long. Montana Tech with momentum. It feels like the Digs service is back to the first set, keeping Carroll on their heels a little bit, where they're unable to really attack offensively.
They are applying so much pressure there, and it's hard. Servicing has got to be one of the hardest things.
And Reinertson will hit that one into the net. That's only the Digs' 3rd service error here in this match.
With how hard and aggressive they are serving, like, you can take 3.
Yeah.
Just no more than that.
Montana Tech sets to the outside. Dodson tried to chip it in. Carroll College will now look to answer. Nice swing and a kill for the Saints. And getting credit for that one is going to be Conger. Conger right now has 8 kills on 15 attacks. Conger's hitting .467.
That's awesome.
She has 5 digs as well for the Saints. That one deep.
I was dang close, too.
Good read again by the Digs back line. And Montana Tech will get the side out. So Emmy Green to handle service duties. One of our 4 seniors. They did senior day recognition before the match, and she'll get another kill. Emmy Green gets another kill. I want to say that's like 105 in her career, somewhere in that vicinity. She's at 42 on the season.
For aces?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Go Emmy.
To the outside, block is set. Carroll College keeps it alive. They'll try again.
Dug up.
Montana Tech will now look to answer. Good dig on the back line. Saints. That one is hammered long. Tech with the momentum here in the 3rd. They lead 13-7.
I think Carroll's giving up a lot of points by just not putting the ball in the other court on the other side. They're swinging long. They're swinging, like, too far to the side. They're swinging hard.
Mm-hmm. But just not finding the square.
Like I said, you got to recalibrate.
Thanks for the arm motion. I wish we had that on camera. Saints to the outside. That one goes long, and Green off her fingertips. Side out will go to the Saints, and they'll need some momentum. Montana Tech leading 13-8. Service now will be Horn. Lucy Horn, redshirt freshman out of Townsend. Horn, big brace on her left knee. And there you go.
It's like you got to capture the serve to gain any momentum, and then you just served it right out.
Goodness. So Hayes will get the side out, and she'll handle service. That one clips the tape. Carroll College off the block, and that will fall for a point. Conger with another kill. That puts her at 9 in my book. Saints, as you say, need to hold serve and rack up some points here. Just get those long rallies going again.
Yeah, like trust that your defense is going to be able to keep it going, and trust your hitters that they're going to put the ball on the court.
Tipped over, battling. Saints will get it across. Montana Tech should get a good look here in the middle. Clark is rolling.
She is.
11 kills for her. She leads all the digs in that mark. She has 11. Conger has 11. Tech leading 15-9. They're just not allowing the Saints to get any kind of life here in this 3rd set.
No, and that's what you've got to do, though. Because that just shows, like, the first 2 sets, yeah, you won them, but they don't matter. Like, because you still got potentially 3 more after this.
And it feels like anything, as you get tired, as you start to get winded, those runs of momentum gain even more traction the later a match goes.
And especially this late in the season, you want to see teams just start to take it away.
Whoa. Clark is rolling in the middle. Kill number 12 for the grad student.
Some good taters.
I'm not sure that one landed.
Okay. You're supposed to
just
ask
think-
what's taters, precious.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's taters, precious?
Potatoes.
I didn't read the cue cards. I'm sorry. Was that what you emailed me earlier?
Yeah, that was it.
I apologize. Carroll, side out. Montana Tech kind of playing the Carroll game here for the last few as they float a couple across. Layton tips it through. Carroll adjusts. And it looks like that one will go wide. No touch. Point will go to the
Carroll
Dukes.
is just trying to get their hits in.
Yeah. It's one of those you can just tell that it feels like the world is just falling on them right now.
Yeah,
You know,
like nothing's going their way.
Big block.
There we go.
And that one will get through. Nice swing that time by Balcom. That's her 10th kill of the match.
And it just goes to say, like, when things start to feel that way, you got to just, like, continue to swing smart. Yeah. You just got to swing smart and hard.
5-point advantage for the Digs. Carroll College looking to make a run here. Still plenty of time here in the third. But you need to make something happen. And, boy, taking a lot off that one was Treadwell. And Treadwell will get the kill. Treadwell with 6 kills. And as I said before, a quiet kill, another quiet kill for her. She's been kind of quiet today, but playing awfully well. 6 kills on 11 swings.
Yeah.
And service. Freshman gets that one in. Saints forced to hammer it across. Tech with a look. Nice dig that time by Carroll College. Montana Tech with another free one in the middle. Beery, no. Saints are in place. That one's going to go outside the line. Was there a touch? There was not.
Good touch.
So no touch. Montana Tech by 7, and Carroll wants a timeout. 19-12 our score. The Digs up over the Saints. Carroll will call a timeout, so with it, we'll take one as well. We're back here right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Reisig, an orthopedic surgeon here in Butte, Montana with specialty training in foot and ankle. I chose orthopedic surgery because I get to actively help my patients enjoy their lives. The human body in general is just really amazing. The way everything works as a unit, the way the bones, tendons, muscles all work to function and just make people move is something that I've always found incredibly fascinating. And there's nothing more rewarding than seeing a patient get better because of the work we did together.
Back here after the timeouts as Montana Tech up by 7 with service. Ellie Reinertson, the young freshman out of Gardner. She's another one that has stepped in and made a big impact, especially on the service side of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice pass, set, dug out, and that one is going to go up into the stands. Dodson tried to make her way over there to track it down. So side out to the Saints here. Tech leading 19-13. Carroll needs something big to go their way, and then they need to hold on to the momentum and ride.
Yep. They've just got to continue to swing hard, but they have to start swinging in.
Allen. Service in, short set to Beery, and Beery gets the kill.
There we go.
Her second of the afternoon. Tech, side out, goes up by 7.
I would just like to say, how many kills does Clark and Beery have?
They have 14, and Ullman has, I don't think has really been in a ton in the middle yet today.
Yeah.
So 14 in the middle for Montana Tech.
Yeah, I think that just goes to show, like, Tech's, like, passing has been good enough to continuously run the middle successfully, which you have to have a good pass to do that.
Yeah, and 14 of they have 35 total kills, and 14 of them coming from the middle.
Yep.
That's solid. I continually feel like I'm going to unplug something.
Just so many cords over here.
Horn back to serve. Horn floats it in. Good pass, short set. Beery with another one.
Big swing out of the middle off a great pass.
So Beery will get her third kill. That is 15 total kills in the middle for Montana Tech. And Brooklyn Hayes with service. Tech by 7. They have just grabbed momentum here in this third set in a big way. To the outside, big swing dug out by Green. Tech gets it across. Carroll will get a look. Short set to the middle. Tipped out, kept alive. They'll go again to the middle. Over the block. Great dig. Montana Tech will scramble, and Carroll will get another opportunity. To the middle again. Tech is in place. And that will go down. Kennedy Wilmore from 8 feet out. Montana Tech up 22-14. That feels like another one of those where everything is falling Tech's way right now.
Absolutely, and that was just like good job between Emmy and Reinertz. Is that how I pronounce it?
Reinertz.
Yep. Reinertz out on the defense there. That was just a great defensive play with both of them.
Great pass, Carroll. Deep. Hayes. Nice set. Wilmore off the block. That's kill Montana Tech. And the digs are rolling. 23-14. And they have played really well here today. Serve deep. That's tight to the net. Back set. Dug out again by Hayes. Tech across. Carroll College with an opportunity. They'll set the outside, and a great angle and a kill for Conger. 13 kills for Conger in the match. She leads everybody in that mark.
Carroll was due for a big swing.
Yes.
Carroll was due for a big, hard kill right like that.
And the Saints need to get traction now. Short set in the middle. Clark will get another one. On senior day, Clark with 13 kills. So match point here for the Digs. And back to serve is Reese Layton, the junior out of Idaho. And she'll get the ace for the win. So Montana Tech will get the clean sweep over Carroll College as they win the first one 25-16, the second 26-24, and they wrap up the third 25-16. Honestly, a statement win over Carroll College here at home.
Oh, absolutely. Clean sweep all the way through, and they did not let up whatsoever.
You know, Carroll had a couple opportunities in that third to try and grab some momentum, and Montana Tech just never gave them an opportunity. Just a tremendous win for the Digs. Now let's take a look here at the numbers. For Montana Tech, they hit 307 in the match, 346 in that third set. They finished with 39 kills on 88 total attacks. They had 7 aces in the match, 3 of them in that third.
That was huge.
Yeah, and 5 total blocks, 4 of those coming in the second set. Individually, Abby Clark, 13 kills for the super senior. And she had 800 in the match. Just a monster for the senior here on senior day.
Yeah.
Kennedy Wilmore, one of the other seniors, she ends with 11 kills on 30 attacks. She hits 233 in the match. Treadwell with 5 kills. Dodson gets 4. On the other side, Carroll College, they hit 131 in the match. They were at 0 hitting percentage in the third set. They had 8 kills on 30 total attacks with 8 errors. 1 ace, 1 block in that third set. Individually, Conger leads them with 12. Let's see here. Balcom also in double digits with 10 kills. From there, assist-wise, Fox had 13, and Carroll College led by Kimmel with 7 digs for the Saints here in the match. So a huge win for Montana Tech as they get straight sets over Carroll College.
Absolutely. That was a fun game.
Montana Tech, 2 matches left. They'll be on the road to lovely and scenic Harv as they'll be taking on MSU Northern next Friday, and they'll wrap up the regular season at the #1 team in all the land. They'll be taking on the University of Providence, and that will go at 2 o'clock 1 week from today and then we'll get ready for the Frontier Conference Tournament.
And then it's go time for real.
It's go time. Olivia Muir, you're the best.
I'm so happy to be here, Paul. Thank you for letting me do this.
For Olivia, I'm Paul Panisco, our great crew. Thanks for joining us as the Digs get the clean sweep. We will be back with basketball in a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Montana Tech basketball as the ladies taking on the College of Idaho. 5 o'clock. We'll have that for you here on Digger Vision in just a few. Stay close.